If I were Annette, where would I put the leftover cake? She's not that tall. Surely she wouldn't put it up on such a high shelf. Ghosts? Where's the salt in here? Get back. I'm not afraid to use this. What? Professor? What are you doing skulking around like a bandit? Sneaking up on students of the Officers' Academy is the surest way to get sent to the infirmary, you know. Of course I didn't expect to see anyone else out this late. The rest of the students are in their dorms by now. I've come here to study. The dining hall is much closer to my dorm room than the library, and far less terrifying to walk to in the dead of night. Since I bring books I've already checked out, this place suits me just fine. The dining hall has solid tables to work on, and there are always snacks nearby to fuel my study session. You see the cake? Where? Why would she put it so high? Oh, I bet Claude talked her into it. He's always taunting me. I'm not that short, and I'm not a child. I can get it myself. Oh, wait, can you bring one of those chairs this way? I'll get the cake myself, but these chairs are unreasonably heavy. Thank you. Aha! Oh, and the icing is still well preserved. Did you have a taste yet, Professor? If you can brew us some tea, I'll cut us both a slice. Then you can join me and help me review our studies. Is there any more of that honeyed fruit blend? It's my favorite. Mercy always make the best treats. What are they teaching their confectioners in Fargus? Professor, you've traveled all round Fodlan. What was the best meal you ever had, and where? Surely you must have a favorite. I hear even the Crown Prince of Fargus, who eats the most disgusting of dishes without batting an eye, still has favorites. Do you share his love of cheese dishes? Or do you like preserved meats, like jerky? Well, I think it's perfectly normal and mature to enjoy sweets. They satisfy the palate, come in all shapes and sizes, with various textures, can be made to suit a variety of dietary restrictions, and provide plenty of energy. They're the perfect motivation and fuel for a lengthy nighttime study session. A sugar crash is no problem. All you need to do is eat another snack. That's why I take my sweets with a nice cup of tea. The caffeine and sugar keep me wide awake and focused. Of course I've been told caffeine disrupts your sleep. That's only true if you have it too close to bed, though. Obviously, I don't drink a tankard of coffee right before changing into my night clothes. If you would like to go to bed soon, you are more than welcome to leave your tea with me. I will be staying up quite a bit longer, thank you very much. There's no need to treat me like a child who stayed up past her bedtime. I know the exam isn't for another 2 weeks. There's more to learning than simply passing a quiz. Perhaps you aren't aware of that, given that teaching is quite a new profession for you. But I don't want to learn the answers to the test. I want to remember everything I'm taught. That's the only way I'll be able to use any of it outside the classroom. That was delicious. I almost want to go back for a second slice. But I should save it. This is quite a lot of reading I have ahead of me. I'll have another piece once I make more headway. Did you enjoy your slice, Professor? It pairs perfectly with this tea, doesn't it? All right, now I'm feeling energized to study. Pass me that faith theorem text, please. No, the theorems. That's the treatise. It's blue. Not brown. Blue. Not green. Blue. Blue. Thank you. I know it's a large pile of books. Everyone I passed after leaving the library kept trying to help me carry them, as if I can't carry my own books. Hilda even said that she didn't think I could read them all. The nerve. I know my own reading level. Of course I'm rushing. We only get a year at this officer's academy, unless your name is Balthus. We all have to make the most of this time we've been given. Myself especially. I have less time than everyone else. And just like anyone, I have so much I hope to accomplish. No matter how much I try to limit my expectations and restrain my ambitions, there's still a mountain of tasks before me. I need to do everything I can to ensure my parents live a comfortable and happy life. I owe it to them. Perhaps we are alike in that way. Being born and raised on the battlefield, you also have lived with the general understanding that your life will not be long, nor end naturally. Did that scare you? Sometimes I feel resigned to it. I can't change what was done to me. I can only make the most of every second I have and set up my parents with a good life so I can be there for them even after I'm gone. Other times, I feel so furious and outraged with the people who did this to us. They stole my siblings. They stole my life. Do you ever resent Captain Gerald for raising you in that dangerous life? Do you ever think about what you would have been, or who you would have become if you hadn't been brought up a mercenary? That's different. Sure, everyone is born into something. Ignatz obviously wasn't born in the same position as Lawrence, but look at the difference between people of the same standing. House Ordelia are nobles just like House Goneril, yet Hilda is free to be lazy and spoiled and lay about however she pleases, while my family was victimized. Raphael lost his parents to monsters and has to put every coin he earns toward his sister Maya, while Ignatz's greatest struggle is his cowardice when it comes to admitting his own interests to his parents. Claude told me your mother was with the church. Your father chose to take you away and bring you into that dangerous life of being a mercenary. Someone else changed the course of our lives, and we must suffer for it. Fate? As in a preordained path? Chosen by what? The goddess? If that's true, then the goddess is cruel. What reason was there for this level of suffering? Wars serve a purpose. Even plagues can advance medicine. But what benefit comes into the world by making Raphael an orphan? By putting Cyril in the service of a foreign church? None of this is fair. I'm sorry. You didn't do this to my family. You don't deserve to be shouted at. I just get so frustrated. And then people have the nerve to tell me I'm doing too much, trying too hard, or that I shouldn't be trying at all. Do you know how many times I've been told I'm lucky to have natural talent? That I'm a prodigy? I hate it. It's not being recognized for my skills. When people tell you you're gifted, it means they think everything comes so easily to you. That you never have to work to be good at something. They think you just start out every new field of study is perfect. When Ignatz saw me practicing those sword drills you taught me in the training grounds, he told me he was surprised to even see me there. He said my technique was already so much better than his, I didn't need to be practicing. But I only got better than him because I practiced. You remember how terrible I was with the training sword, Professor? I even wanted to quit in the beginning. When people say things like that, it erases all the hard work you've done. Or worse, so many times they'll assume I'm good at everything and have these crazy expectations for me. I am not about to raise my sword against Felix Fraldarius in the training grounds, and yet Ignatz looks at me as though I disarmed Felix on our first day of class. And if I really did spar and lost, then how do you think Ignatz would look at me? Like a failure. As soon as they realize all those assumptions were wrong, they feel like I lied. There's just no winning. I do try to let it go. It's more like swallowing down bitter vegetables, though. I'm left with the same gross aftertaste. More cake? Well, you don't have to offer to me twice. Sweets do make me feel better after a long day. Just another reason everyone should be having them. Thank you, Professor. Talking with you and getting it all off my chest has helped. Normally, all I can really do is push myself harder to be the best everyone expects me to be. Maybe you're right. Burning out certainly won't help me grow. I already know the best pace I learn at. It's just hard to let go of everyone else's expectations. Better with practice? As if it were another one of my studies? Interesting. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Professor, for keeping me company tonight. I am going to stay up studying a while longer, but you're free to stay and help. Just head back to your room whenever you feel sleepy, alright? I may be used to low amounts of sleep, but you need more rest than that to function. Especially since you have to train us all.